There we go. Boom, right there. Right in the leaves. Good evening, y'all. Welcome back to the channel. I'm James, and this is Clearwater Fishing. And today, we got us a new reel we're going to talk about. This is the Abu Garcia Max X. This is supposedly the replacement for the Black Max. I got this guy for about 50 bucks off of Amazon. And this guy's really around the same price as well. I'm sure you can still get overstock of the Black Maxes, but they're moving on to the Max X reels. So we're going to unbox this guy and compare him to the Black Max. Okay, so here's the box here. Max X, Abu Garcia, 6.4 to 1 gear ratio, exactly the same as your Black Max. A few things here on the side. 4 stainless steel ball bearings plus 1 roller bearing for smooth operation. A few other things here in a few different languages. I think it's the same stuff. And then over here is our information. 5 bearings, 6.41 to gear ratio. Each retrieve will be 25 inches. Max drag is 15 pounds. It weighs 7.4 ounces. Gives you the capacity for mono. And gives you the capacity for braid. Alright, let's open this guy up and let's check him out. Alright, comes with a foam insert on top. Throw that to the side. And my first look at this guy, other than, well, online with photos. Well, look what we have here. It is a glossy plastic, which is definitely different than the Black Max here. It resembles more of the Revo style as far as looks go. Just taking a general look, absorbing everything in. Swedish engineered. It gives you your capacities there. Pretty traditional as far as compared to the Black Max or even the Revo for that matter. Ooh, that's not plastic. Maybe it is. No, that's definitely metal. A metal drag. I think this one is. Oh, it's also metal. Yeah, this one's also metal. I thought they were different. It feels really smooth. General impressions is, hey, this is a pretty good reel for the price. The handle is definitely different. Let's just go ahead and start doing some comparisons. Look at the size handle that you're getting versus the Black Max. That is a huge handle. Kind of the same 3-dot design, but the handle size is enormous. And you're also getting a, wow, that's actually a big difference as well. Look at that. Big difference versus the Black Max as far as handle length. So that's actually 2 big differences just with the handle. I really like this handle. That is really comfortable to use. And it's hard, rubberized silicone material. It's red. That is a little bit of a con, so it is going to show dirt really easily, which, oh well, I'm not too big of a deal about being dirty on any of these things, but it's just going to look dirty sometimes. Feels smooth. Let's feel the drag. It's just a continuous turn there, nothing too crazy. It feels nice, nothing wrong with it. Let's break it loose. Oh, that's actually a little tight. Drag holds pretty well. I don't have it fully tightened down, but it actually turns really well. It feels really good. Let's check out the tensioning knob here. No clicks, but it does feel stiff, which is a good sign, which it means it won't back off. Let's turn the reel where y'all can see. Yeah, it feels stiff. It doesn't feel just like loose, so I don't think this guy's going to back off. Let's click the reverse button, the casting button. The anti-reverse is instantaneous, just like most of these reels nowadays. It doesn't go back at all. On this side, let's move on to the braking system. Nice solid clicks. This looks a little different than the Black Max version. This is an older Black Max, so maybe some of the newer ones look a little different. But operates the same way. A little snappier of a click. Minimum, maximum, minimum, maximum. Almost the same in that regard. Overall reel size, really can't tell a difference in the reel size. Let's turn it this way. Yeah, I'm failing to see much of a difference. Let's check out the tensioning knob on this one. This one feels looser than the brand new one, which, well, no surprise there. The new one is probably going to feel a little stiffer because it is new. This one does feel a little looser though. Let's open up the side and look at the braking system here. Looks like we got to pull this guy here. Okay, so that pulls out, this little rod pulls out here. And then this should twist one way. There you go. It twisted up. And here's our braking system. If you don't know how magnetic brakes work, it just really moves the distance between the magnets and the spool. So I can show you guys that real quick. We'll take a little side view of this guy. Let's see. So that's max brake. So look at the distance on the edge here versus the magnets. Then we're going to turn it all the way the other way. And you can really see it here. Look at the distance between the brakes and the edge now. Big difference. Especially in this first few clicks. We got us a nice bearing here. Nothing too extravagant here. Obviously, it's made of plastic. This is made of plastic. I'm sure the whole reel, other than the drag there and the handle, is made of plastic. Not seeing a whole lot there. There's the release mechanism there. I'm gonna pull the spool out, bearing there. And we have a little pin that fits inside here. I'll put it all back together. I am really impressed with the new redesign of the Black Max. Even though it's called Max X, I'm still probably going to end up calling it the Black Max. $50, a really good price point for this guy. I'm probably going to end up picking up a few more of these. Hopefully they come out with some more gear ratios. They're only available in 6.4 to 1 gear ratio right now. So they come out with a 7 and an 8. They'll definitely have my business for a little while. Now let's get this guy spooled up and let's go do some casts. So as you guys saw, we spooled it up with some 15-pound fluorocarbon. I plan on using this guy around grass. Right now we got a jig just tied on, simple jig. And I'm going to set it up as I normally would. And as always with new line and cold weather, it's probably not going to cooperate all that good. But we're going to try our best. First we're going to turn our brakes off. They are off. We're going to set our spool tensioner. That's a little too fast. Let's get a little more tension on there. That's a little better. Since I hadn't cast it before, we're going to try that. There you go. Turn the brakes to about halfway. That's roughly halfway. We're going to give her our first cast, so let's see how this does. Well, that ain't too bad. That ain't too bad. Man, that was real smooth, even for that much tension on the tensioning knob. That actually went really, really well. Just a simple 1/2 ounce jig. I put it on my old Black Max rod here just to give her a few tries. I wanted to see how well she did. Man, that thing's smooth. And I really like these big handles. These big handles are nice. All right, let's try it again. I thought I could hit that pile of leaves pretty easy, but apparently I can't. There we go. That was it. That was smooth. I'm really liking this. I'm just going to give it a few more casts and give it a few more tries. I mean, this is, I don't know, probably a 30-yard cast. It's not a super long cast. And y'all should be thinking, well, he should be able to hit that then. Well, apparently not. I'd been fishing it like a month almost. I thought I was better than this. There we go. Boom, right there. Right in the leaves. All right, guys, so my first impressions of this Max X are really, really good. I like it a lot better than the Black Max, mostly because the handles are super nice. I like the larger handles. I like the longer handle length. All that is going to play into effect when I start using this guy. I think I am going to use it. Maybe I might put it on a rod that I'm going to end up ripping stuff out of grass. So probably some kind of medium or medium heavy rod, depending on what kind of techniques I'm using. So I'm probably going to do that. I think this will be a great addition to the system. Putting it on some kind of rod that I'm going to either throw cranks or lipless cranks or chatterbaits or spinnerbaits up into some wicked scum areas, since it's got that 15-pound test. Lots of torque to get stuff like that down. And I might even start using it on some deep diving crankbaits maybe. So, thank you guys so much for watching. If you haven't already, make sure you smash that like button if you enjoyed or learned something from this video. I love showing you guys new products that are coming out to the market. I will be doing probably a full review here in a few months after I get several thousand more cast into this guy. But my first impressions are really positive. It is a much higher class of reel than the Black Max, in my opinion. I think we'll be getting lots of good reviews, and especially for us beginners, I think this is a great reel to start off with. It was at a great price point of around 50 bucks. Pairing it up with whatever your favorite rod is will do you well. Before I let you guys go, what do you guys think of the Abu Garcia Max X? Are you planning on getting one and trying one out? Is it too low in your price point to even bother with? Or are you going to fill your arsenal with Max X's? Let me know. But as I go here, I want to let you guys know that I'm going to put up a couple other videos about reels. If you want to check those out, I would really appreciate it. But just like always, until next time, get out there and go catch you some fish.